It's King's Tour. That's my first port of call. It's going to be great. Right, we're off. We've left the car park back there. Here's Dave, he's got his bull. He's happy. Bloody weather's crap. But look at this sight, what a beauty. We're off up that way. Dave wants me to throw his ball. I've got my backpack on, I don't think I can bend over that far. Hit my sticks. It's going to be fun. It's going to be the longest walk uphill with nearly 20 kilos on my back that I've ever done. Got to navigate this stream here now. I think I might use me filter just to fill up my water bottle a bit. Dave, have you lost your boat? Ah, good. Right, so the water's going alright. I haven't really come far, to be honest with you. I stopped at a little stream to get a little bit of water, filter a little bit of water through my water filter. It's a squeeze system. It's a bit like the Sawyer squeeze, but a lot cheaper. It's the Lixada squeeze, I suppose you'd call it. So I'm going to try a sip for the first time. Smells alright. Let's go for it. Tastes alright. Yeah, I'm happy with distance to go. Only walk from there. But I just can't get over how beautiful everything is. I mean, even though we've got that shitty grey sky, and there's not really a lot to see here, it's still bloody handsome, you know? Dave's investigating another pool of water. He's going to be soaked. I'm glad I brought a towel for him. I've just encountered some vicious wildlife. Look at it. Proper vicious. I hope they don't eat me. They're right in the way. I'm also not sure I'm going to cross that there stream, so I might have to. I think I'll have to walk up in that direction and find a crossing point. Right, mooers. I'm just passing through. Moo. Well, I made it past all the fierce creatures. Made it past what turned out to be a massive network of streams and a bit of bog. Dave's still got his bull. We're happy about that. He's another puddle let. Bloody twat that he is. I'm glad I bought the walking poles. I seriously would be on my ass now if it wasn't for that. You can see all the fog coming in over the horizon there. That's fog, just really crappy weather. Anyway, stage 2 is getting up there. Onward and upward. Don't know if you can see this, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people out here. I'm really bloody surprised. It's pissing down. Yeah, people out here just walking their dogs and shit. I thought I was an idiot. They're idiots too. There's idiots everywhere. We're all bloody idiots. Oh, blimey. I'll be honest. I'm fucking knackered. It's not even like I walked that far. You just see the copse of trees over there where I'm from. But slap 20 kilograms on your back. And by God, it'll make a hell of a difference. But I honestly wish I left me waterproof trousers in the car. Turns out they're a little bit big for me, and I didn't realise, this is where you should always test your equipment before you fucking leave. I didn't realise that they didn't have any means to adjust the waist on them. So I'm taking about 10 steps and I'm having to stop, pull my trousers up like some sort of bloody saggy pants numpty, walk another 10 steps, do it again. I should have just worn shorts. My legs are pretty waterproof, it's just the trousers that ain't. Oh well, live and learn, don't you? Of course, Dave's found another puddle, small one. I've come to the conclusion that on this walk, if he can find a body of water, no matter how small, he's going to stick himself in it. So I'm glad that I bought a towel for him as well as one for me. But it ain't going to get him proper dry like. So later on, when we're up in the tent, and I'm wrapped up in my sleeping bag and he's on his little sleeping pad and he's got his blanket over him, he's still going to be shaking like a little numpty. Because one thing that is absolutely evident about my dog is that he's a bloody idiot. He's got no sense. Look at him. He's picking the ball up, dropping it back in the water, picking it up again. Oh well, at least he can make his own fun. Dave, you ready to get going again, mate? I've got to walk 10 paces up that way and pull my trousers up. Cheers. Turns out it's some sort of road here. Can you see all the way over there? Let me just come in a bit. Can you see that house? Who the would live out here? Oh, it's pretty and all. But I bet they got rubbish broadband speed. With all this that they've got here, do you think they walk about up here on a hike like we're doing? Or do you think they pack up in the car and they find the nearest city, which I believe is Plymouth, maybe Exeter, and go hiking in the city for a day? Find a cardboard box and hunker down in front of a Costa. Good luck to them. One day they'll get the internet and they'll wonder what's going on with the world. They'll see all these YouTube videos of people hiking up here and they'll be like, what I did that for? In all honesty, I'm wondering what I'm doing that for. Well, I've had to stop for a minute. First of all, oh, you can't see that way. There we go. I had to get those bloody waterproof trousers off. Seriously, trying to climb up here. Trying to climb up here with those waterproof trousers on has been an absolute ball ache. It's actually taken the enjoyment out of the whole journey. So I've taken them off. Now if my trousers get wet, they get wet. I wander around in the buff in my tent. Wander around, I'll be lying down in my buff in the tent. Let them dry out. Got to say as well, that stream water that I filtered out, alright that. Honestly, nothing wrong with it. You know what, it's really hard. I mean, this is my first video, right? But it's really hard to look over here where my camera is, rather than over here where my face is. Oh. I think that's why I prefer being off the camera and just showing you the views. Like my fucking dog being an absolute dick. He's trying to eat them. Hold on. There's the views. Look at that. Clouds coming in. All that rain coming with it. Pretty fast moving as well. But look at this. Dave is quite literally trying to eat King's Tor. I think what he's done is got his balls stuck down there. Yeah, he has. You see that? My dog, Dave, is a dickhead. See if I can get that out for him. Let's see if I can use one of my poles. Bit good, these things, aren't they? Oh, there you go, Dave. Don't do it again. Oh, look at the state of him. He's proper covered in mud. Do you know what I noticed as well, coming up here? There's a bit of a road down there with some sort of hard track. Can you see it? Let's see if I can see him in a bit. Yeah. Yeah. I reckon if I was to follow that, it'd be like she's coming around the mountain. I'll probably be able to get all the way around in a spiral up to the top, but I'm nearly there anyway, look. Well, that's 2.5 times zoom in, but let's have a look from my angle, shall we? Whee! Yeah. I'm going to stand up on that rock because it seems like the right thing to do when you get up on top of some sort of mountain or hill. You stand on the highest point, don't you? Oh, the view's going to be amazing when I get there. When I sit down. Oh, I think that one's a bit higher. I don't know. What do you reckon? Bloody hat just flew off. I was grabbing a nice panoramic up here on top of the mountain, the Tor. My fucking hat fell off. So I'm up on top of King's Tor. Been up here for about 10 minutes just wandering around. Bloody handsome up here, like. Windy, you can probably hear like fucking tons of wind. It's wet. Row of horses. Look how majestic they are. Wringing wet with the hair all matted. Handsome. There's more over there in the far distance, more over here as well. Oh. Yeah, it's bloody handsome. And Dave's getting himself in some more water down here. Yep, there he goes. It's a nice bit of blue sky we've got going on at the moment. Look at that. Don't know how long it's going to last, like, but it's stunning. That's where we was, up there, King's Tor. Right up there is where I was stood. It's really peaceful here now that the rain stopped. So we've got some sort of standing stone there. I don't know if there's really anything I'm supposed to say in these videos about standing stones on the moors. It's a stone and it's standing up. Looks like the wildlife have had a go at trying to dig it out or something. I'm sure Dave's going to have a go and all. He's well gutted he lost. Look, he's traipsing his bloody new clothes through the puddle. What's he doing? Dave, what are you doing? You're tripping on your bandana, mate. Oh. Nearly at Foggintor. I can't believe how beautifully the weather's cleared up for a minute. I'm going to check the weather report in a minute and see how much longer I got of this. So I want to get up there soon. Somebody up there. I want to go and investigate that building there. Behind me is a mummy horse and a baby horse. They seem to be cleaning each other. How sweet. So here we are on the grounds of Foggintor. My throat's dry, I'm ready to drink. I'm glad this is my final destination because that boot, where you can see I've badly repaired it, despite the waterproofing measures that I took, has decided to start leaking. I'm not happy. Oh, here we are, we've arrived at Foggintor Quarry, Foggintor. Oh man, stunning. Only problem is, as I came in from that direction, there are signs out saying no camping. So can't camp here. Bit gutted about that. So we have to find somewhere else. Big shame. Really looking forward to having these lovely walls around me when the wind comes in later. And I imagine the sound of the rain splashing off of the water would have been quite something to behold. Hey ho, it is what it is. So I'm gonna head back that way now and see what I can find in the way of somewhere to pitch my tent for the night. I'm absolutely exhausted now. I could really do with a cuppa, bite to eat, dry my feet off and chill out for a bit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go find somewhere and I guess I'll bring you back then. Absolutely stunning place this. Dave's enjoying himself, having a good little explore. He's probably still looking for his ball, the daisy twit. Yeah. No. Do you want to go and have a splash? Go on then. Go on. Don't drown. Go on, Dave. In you go. Go on. Try and get a better angle on him. He wants to. I bet that'd be lovely for a swim in there. Shame I'm not into that wild swimming business. Neither is Dave by the look of it. So mate, go on then. Go for a splash. Go on, in you go. Nah, he really wants to, but I don't think he's gonna. Come on then, let's go. Good lad. So I just seen a couple of other campers up here looking for a pitch. They've been to the other side of the quarry, which is where I'm headed now. And apparently there's a couple of sheltered spots here, but no signs saying that you can't camp. So hopefully there'll be somewhere along here. I did find somewhere, where are we? You can see the building just there, the old rundown ruined building. That looks like it'll provide a little bit of shelter on two sides. So that might be a viable spot. Up on the top of the cliff there's, it's like, what, 1, 2, 3 dogs, a couple of walkers. I'm going to head in there now and see what I can see if there's a pitch in there. My battery's running low as well, so I'm going to have to find somewhere soon so that I can at least unpack enough to be able to charge my phone. Also, it's starting to look a bit grey again now. The wonderful blue skies have fucked off. We're back to the grey misery. Put on my beard. Isn't it funny how you don't really realise just how grey you're going until you see yourself on camera? That beard is grey. Ugh, nasty. Well, I think I found my pitch. I'll show you in a minute. Just wanted to show you this behind me. I mean, look at that. I'll move my head. Oh, yeah, move my head away from the place. Point is, this is absolutely beautiful. Felt good to get my pack off though. I have a waterproof jacket and my fleece because I am boiling. So I'm just in my t-shirt now. It's a bit blowy. I know it's going to rain in a minute. I know the wind's about to get up. I can lay it back up in a minute. I just need to cool down. I'm going to get a drink and then I'm going to pitch my tent. Dave? So I'm all set up. Got a little bit of tidying up to do. Dave's had his dinner. He's exploring a bit. I had to take his collar off. It's absolutely wringing wet in it, buddy. Yeah. So I just let him rip my ear. It's bloody minging, isn't it? Yeah, his collar and his bandana's a bit damp. But sun's out. Bit of a breeze, bit windy. A few gusts of wind. Oh. Thought I'd sit down and have myself a brother's pink grapefruit cider. I know it's a woman's drink, probably. Don't care. Not really a drinker. All I know is it tastes good. That's all that matters, isn't it? I checked the weather report, and luckily we are not due any more rain until the morning when I'm packing up. Sunset's at 2 minutes to 9, so hopefully it's a beautiful one. I don't even care if it's beautiful, to be honest, as long as it ain't totally shit. Oh look, it's my dog's butthole. Hey Dave, everyone can see your butthole. Yeah, Fred so mate. Right, so I'm all set up, and I'm about to cook myself a bit of grub. So let me show you a little around my my little pitch here. Some sort of little granite circle thing going on here. Lovely. Right, so there's my tent. It's the OEX Fox 2 V2. So a little bit flaccid. I think I'm going to have to tighten it down a bit. Not too keen on it at the moment, but we'll see. So I've gone outside. I've positioned it this way for a couple of reasons. First of all, the wind is coming from that direction, which is southwest. So I've pitched the head into the wind. Well, I do have a vent on the front there, which I'm going to close, I expect. It's going to be windy, I don't want that blowing in over me. Normally you pitch with the tail into the wind, but going on previous experience, because this one's got a tail vent which does not close very easily. There. It means that I end up with all the freezing cold wind blowing in straight over my body, which I'm not too keen on. Oh dear, quilts come out. Oh. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the wind coming in over my body, so I'll close up the front. And that way, although the wind will be battering my head a little bit, I should be good. Inside the tent, just here in the vestibule, I've put my bag. Again, I need to tighten up the tent a bit so that won't be so bulky and in touch with the fly so much. My poles down there. On top of my bed, I've got a snug pack jungle blanket. Below that, I've got my regatta sleeping bag. Not sure what model it is, don't really care, I'm not going to be keeping it. I've got my Trekology pillow with a Euro hike pillow on top of it, both of them wrapped up together and my back off. My buff, so I need a little bit of extra height when I'm sleeping, so that should do the job there. Dave's got his bowl, and on this side is where I'll be keeping all my foodie stuff, because it'll be the most protected side from the wind. So when I want to make myself a cuppa, bit of food, whatever, that's where I'll be doing it. Now you can see me trail over here, the poopinator, he's there just in case, and Dave's collar and bandana are there blowing in the wind, hopefully drying off. Now over here, at the moment, oh sorry, I forgot to show you Dave's bed. Dave's bed is there. So he's got a pad underneath that, he's got a foil blanket, and then later on, when he goes to sleep, he'll be snugged up under his little blanket as well, hopefully, or he'll be in bed with me. Oh, my air mattress is the Trekology UL 150. This is my first time using it. I think it's a bit on the big side really for this tent. Anyway, over here we've got my chair. It's alright, half a kilo, does the job. I think it's half a kilo. Got my food, another bottle of Brothers pink grapefruit. Got my job's worth stove in that bag, and a windshield there. Dave, mate, where you going? Alright, okay. It's a ready-made picture frame. I think that sunset is going to be beautiful tonight. Just over there is my tent. It's quite inconspicuous. Dave's having a whale of a time. And I'm having a whale of a time too. It's amazing how in our day-to-day lives we don't get to really appreciate what's on our doorstep. I think that's what my draw to wild camping is. It's not just the getting away from things, but it's also the arriving somewhere as well. I've arrived somewhere where I've quite frankly got no business being. Look at this. I've got no business being here. I've got no business enjoying this. This doesn't belong to me. But luckily, it belongs to everyone. And that's a beautiful, wonderful thing. And more people really do need to take time out and learn to appreciate what this is. He saw rabbits that ran off over here. It's quite amusing because he's not a rabbit dog. He likes squirrels. He probably thinks they're squirrels. What you got, mate? You lost something? Don't get stuck anywhere because I can't get you out. Sheep. Back off. Back off. So it's time to eat some food finally. It's getting a bit chillier now as well, so excuse me for a little bit of camera shake if I shiver. So I've got the Job's Worth X2 and tonight's meal. I'm going to try this, I've never had one of these before. It's a Wayfarer, beans and burgers. You boil it in the bag. Ooh, I'm feeling quite tired now as well. So I'm properly looking forward to a bit of food. A cup of tea. And then I'll probably wrap up in my tent, go to sleep, call it a night. Put up the windshield, it's a bit breezy, looks like it's boiling now. Oh yeah, right, let's try and get this thing in, shall we? Don't know if we're meant to keep the heat going. Put that in, I think I'll keep the heat going until it's brought up to the boiling. Well, I had dinner. It was alright. Burgers, beans and diced potatoes. It reminded me of being very, very young. Like when I was weaning onto, real solid food instead of breast milk. That's not a good thing. I fell asleep in my chair. I missed the sunset. Everything's disappeared. Well, I think I'm going to turn in for the night. I'm cold. I'm tired. Well, sorry about the poor lighting. Obviously I've got one light up above. Me and Dave are a bit tired, so we're going to bed down for the night. Dave's already going for it. He's been trying to get in here for ages. Oh, there he is. Ain't you, buddy? Hey? You tired boy? He's a tired boy. Dave's had a whale of a time. I'm taking a tip that was shared by one YouTuber about how to stay warm in a tent at night. And he said to get completely naked, outside if you can. And then after a few minutes, to the point where you're absolutely freezing cold, get your base layer on, get your hat on, get straight into bed. So I've done it. And I'll tell you what, being naked outside on the moors in the dark at night, in the damp cold air, it's kind of liberating, a little bit terrifying, but fun. Well, it's 3:20 in the morning. That rain, that storm went on for, seemingly forever. Stopped now. The wind was blowing the fly and the inner against my head. And it was really cold. I'm really tired. Hoping to be able to get a bit of proper kip now. Seems to have let up. It's going to be really wet in the morning to pack up too, but so be it. Even Davy Dog had enough. Really dry. I have to have a drink. Try and get back to sleep. Morning. Oh, it's after 5 in the morning. Not been the best sleep in the world. Bit windy.